Lords, I rise having attached my name to the amendments that the Clause 74 not stand part tabled by the Noble Lady Baroness Kramer and Lord Davies' Amendment 80. I think the case I think the clause stand part is a simple solution, but effectively Lord Davies' amendment effectively has the same impact of ensuring the fact that you can only investigate when there's cause to investigate. Either way, I don't care which way you do it, but it's very clear, and I would associate myself with every word said by the Noble Lord Davies of Brixton here. We are now at the sharp end of the bill, and as the Noble Lord said, this is unprecedented, I think, as I understand it, in British law. This is going trawling, it's a fishing expedition, it's a mass intrusion. And this is, as the Noble Lord said, quoting the DWP itself, persons unknown at scale. And that really is an extremely telling phrase. And I think just to put this in some context of today, excuse me, today the High Pay Centre has put out its annual report on fat cat pay, and that's exposed what a hugely unequal society we have. It found that on average the top pays in organisations were getting 52 times as much as the median paid worker. At the most extreme of this, the most extreme case they found was the security and waste group Mighty, at which the CEO was being paid 575 times the median salary of the workers. Now that's comparison to the median. Of course, we know that many of those Mighty workers will be on minimum wage or very near minimum wage, and they will be in receipt of the benefits which are explicitly identified in this bill. So they are people who are going to face their bank accounts without their knowledge being trawled through, while the CEO and all of that lovely, enormous, high pay level doesn't face the same intrusion. And this is a very fundamental inequality in our society that I would say is actively dangerous in terms of building the divisions within society. I do just also very briefly want to address the Noble Lord Palmer very powerfully introduced the clause not stand part, but I think the Noble Lord's Amendment 89, ensuring that the bill can only be used in relation to the benefits listed in the bill, I think I won't do the full Henry VIII story, but as is very obvious and just made clear in the briefing I think we've all received from the Justice Organisation, with the Henry VIII powers, the government can extend this to any other benefit. And the one that, of course, immediately comes to mind, given how much it's in the headlines at the moment, is PIP and personal independence payment, and the issues that are already existing and the level of fear that's already existing around that. So I think, I rather suspect, I can't remember the specific occasion, but I suspect the Noble Lady the Minister will have joined me under the previous government questioning Henry VIII clauses. Well, this is a shutting the door on the Henry VIII clause that I think very urgently needs to be done, and I'll commend the Noble Lady, the Noble Lord Palmer for identifying that and putting that amendment down.